Artists that influenced me as I was growing up as a teenager and learning how to play guitar, guys like Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck, Jimi Hendrix, Pete
Ace
Townsend.
Frehley reveals his biggest musical influences, AXS TV interview. Welcome back. In this video, we take a closer look at the inspiration behind one of rock's most iconic guitarists, Ace Frehley, the original Spaceman of Kiss. During a candid interview on AXS TV, Ace opened up about the artists who shaped his sound, his unique approach to the guitar, and the music that made him the legend we know today. Ace Frehley's musical journey began long before the fame and the makeup. Growing up in the Bronx during the 1950s and 60s, young Ace was surrounded by the raw energy of early rock and roll. Without any formal training, he learned entirely by ear, teaching himself how to play by listening to records over and over again. In the AXS TV interview, Ace spoke about his biggest influences, names that defined a generation. He credited Jimi Hendrix, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, The Who, as the bands that pushed him to pick up a guitar and find his own voice. He said those artists weren't just musicians, they were teachers, innovators, and rebels who broke every rule in the book. Ace explained that his first electric guitar was more than an instrument. It was a passport into a world of creativity. He would spend hours trying to recreate the tones he heard on those records, experimenting with distortion, feedback, and attitude, all elements that later became the backbone of his Spaceman persona. He often laughed about being completely self-taught, calling himself an unschooled musician who learned by obsession. That pure instinct, that hunger to play by feel rather than by theory, gave Ace his unmistakable edge, one that still influences rock guitarists to this day. Ace Frehley's story reminds us that greatness doesn't always come from classrooms or lessons. Sometimes it comes from passion, persistence, and a turntable full of heroes. If you'd like to explore more of Ace's musical roots, check out his full AXS TV interview and revisit those timeless records that inspired him to shoot for the stars. Thank you for watching, and rest in peace to the Spaceman, a true original whose sound will echo forever through the world of rock and roll.